Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma and I make art videos, and for today's video I am bringing you another mixed media piece simply because I've been wanting to use my new pencils, the Faber-Castell Polychromos, and the supplies are pretty much the usual. I'm using my watercolor sketchbook. I did the drawing in an HB pencil using my kneadable eraser. And here I am inking this piece with my Pentel brush pen, and for the colouring I use my peerless watercolours, my Faber-Castell Polychromos, and I think that's it. I didn't use any gel pen on this piece at all, but yeah, so for today's video I was feeling very uninspired. I don't know why, but lately I've been feeling really stuck and uninspired a lot, which is kind of annoying, but I try my best to kind of work through that. And I was talking to Kieran about it and I was like, look, I've just been feeling really uninspired and stuck. I don't know what to do. And he was like, what does, you know, being uninspired look like? And that kind of brought this image into my head. Basically, it's supposed to be a girl that's like underwater, looking up to the surface, and I kind of wanted to represent her being kind of stuck, you know, there. I'm sure this idea's been done before, but that's the first thing that came to my mind, and I was like, look, I'm just gonna go with it. Like, when you're stuck, it's good to go with ideas that you have. Like, you don't want to think too much about them, because then you might start thinking, oh, maybe that's not going to be that great, or you know, oh, it's not going to look good. But how do you know if you haven't tried it yet? I know some things you can kind of already think of in your head, and you can be like, well, yeah, that isn't going to work, but some things might. And yeah, I was like, I tend to do that. I tend to think of ideas and then like imagine the first you know, composition in my mind. I'm like, no, that doesn't look good, so I don't even try it, which is a bad thing. Don't do that. But yeah, I don't know, I've just been feeling stuck. This kind of helped and I'm pretty happy with it, even though I would like to, you know, start doing more acrylic paintings, but I don't know, lately, like I said, I've been feeling stuck, and then because I'm feeling stuck, a lot of the time I won't do anything, which is definitely not what to do. So I kind of run out of time, and then I'm like, oh no, I need to make a video, and then I don't have time to work on like an acrylic painting because they take a lot longer. So then I'm like, well, a mixed media piece, you know, does usually take a bit quicker, which is good. And of course I get to use my new pencils, which is another plus. But yeah, so for this piece, if you've seen other videos like this of mine, my process is pretty similar. I put down the watercolor first, and then I go over that with colored pencils to kind of just add more color, bring out certain colors, and I find with the watercolor I can only kind of layer so much. So yeah, what else? I don't really have too much else to say. I feel like she kind of does look like she's underwater, but obviously, like, to get her to look like she's underwater, like realistically, I'd, you know, need to be looking at like a reference image. Like, I know, like, obviously her hair would probably look a bit messier, and you know, a lot of other things be kind of more kind of blurred in a way, but I simply just made this up by not looking at any reference images, which I mean, you can get away with sometimes, but it is really good to look at reference images. So I guess in this video there's a lot of things I'm telling you, like, you know, not to do, but yeah, I do need to stick to my own advice as well, which isn't always easy. It's definitely easier said than done. But yeah, this is basically what I can make when I'm not feeling inspired. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. this video is going to be ending shortly, so if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel either, that way you won't miss any of my videos. So yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Here is the finished result, and I'll see you guys in my next video.